Let us do the next type of charts, which we call it as pie charts. So pie charts works well whenever you have only 3 to 4 or max to max 5 categories, and if the number of categories increases, then the partitions in a chart will increase, and it may not look so good, but it will make your plot, but it won't look that good, and it may be very difficult to visualize our data. So before making our pie chart, we have to create a data. So let's create data over here. I'm just adding some random numbers. So let me just put those random numbers. Okay, let's hit Control Enter, and I also want to add labels to my chart. So let's add labels. So I'm just putting 4 cities. So yeah, just 4 cities we have. Then let's hit Control Enter. To print a pie chart, we may require the function called pie, followed by our data and labels. So let's see this, if you can see. So that's my pie chart, but if you want to add different colors to the chart, so you have to do this pie. First pass your data b comma labels and put a comma over here, and then we can just add colors to our labels. So let's do this color equals to, so let me just copy this and then we'll paste that. So yeah, so let's make Mumbai equals to, let's add color pink, then let's add this as cyan, orange, and let's add one more color to this. So let's use this as, let's see. Hmm. So the colors has been changed. So this is the one pink, this is the sky blue, this is the cyan, and this is the orange. Which of the colors we have already specified in this area over here. So you can change the colors the way you want. The next type of plot is your box plot. So box plot will give you information about the bandwidth, and it will plot accordingly. What is a box plot and all we'll see in our data science section, but let's see how to plot a box plot. So let's do this. So box plot air quality dollar, let's plot ozone over here. So let's hit Control Enter. So that's a very basic plot. So usually box plot has 5 parameters: minimum, then first quartile, median, third quartile, and maximum. So this is the minimum, and this is the maximum, and this is your lower whiskers and upper whiskers. So your minimum is lower whiskers over here, which may happen or which may not happen. So this data points which you can see above this whiskers, we call it as outliers. We'll discuss about outliers in a separate section. So we'll just start plotting this, and if you want to add some extra parameters, so you can also do that. Let's do this. So Control C, let's add Control V over here, put a comma, then let's add enter. Mean equals to, let's add air quality mean ozone. So let's add a comma, then xlab equals to, then we have comma, then let's add ylab, ozone, then let's again add comma, color equals to, let's use color as let's cyan. You can take the color of your own choice. If you want to add border, you can just add border equals to, let me add border with red color. Then I don't want this plot to be horizontal, so horizontal equals to f comma notch equals to true. So let's hit control enter and then see. So this is the thing, mean ozone. So this is your lower whiskers or minimum, this is your maximum, this is your first quartile or 25%, this is your median line, and this is your third quartile or 75% of your data. And if you don't want notch, so this is the thing which we call it as notch. So it is easy for us to differentiate between median and the quartiles. So if you just do notch equals to f, then you will get a normal box plot. So that's it about your box plot. Okay, suppose if you wish to make a box plot with more than one box, if you require more than one box plot, suppose if you want month wise data in the box plot, so you can also do that. So let's do this box plot, then temperature over here, then tilde means versus, then month. Okay, let's add a comma. From where I am taking these two parameters, I am taking these two parameters from the data called air quality. So you have to do data equals to air quality. So this is the default data set in R. Then again mean equals to different each different box plots for each month. Then we have x lab equals to month numbers, then we have comma y lab equals to degrees degrees in Fahrenheit. Then if you want some color, so you can just add colors also. Color equals to cyan. It's a very light color, so I'm using that color. If you wish to add borders also, you can add borders. It's your choice. Let's hit control enter. So here we are getting the different means like degrees in Fahrenheit for different number of months. So here you can see the temperature is more during the month of July. The temperature is minimum during the month of May, and some of them you can see outliers in the lower whiskers also. So it may happen. One more thing which is remaining, if I can, let's plot this. And if you want this in as a horizontal, so you can just do horizontal equals to true, then you will get a plot something like this. So it makes very easy for us to visualize. So it's again your choice. If you want vertical, you can go with the vertical plots. If you want horizontal, then you can go with the horizontal plots.